got some noise in the background. It is a train that keeps going by here, which I kind of like the trains anyway, but hopefully it's not too distracting. And periodically my phone seems to overheat, so if I have to stop for a minute, just know that I'll be right back online in a minute. So what we're looking at here is where things are at for you in the month of September. And I got to tell you, this looks pretty good, especially in terms of finances for you. The Eight of Pentacles is definitely a focus on dedication, skill building, things of that sort. And it feels like September brings you opportunities to really work on something. And you're working on it to the level of mastery. So it's a very personal project or a career situation, but it's self-development either way. And I feel like you're going to be noticed and rewarded, especially when it's followed up by Ten of Pentacles. This is stability. This is abundance. This is long-term security, family support, financial gain, things of that sort. So it is money or energy that's coming towards you, and it's going to be entering your life in the month of September. So something that you're working on is going to be wealth building, basically, is what I'm saying there. And it feels like fulfillment is really highlighted in this month. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. This is like an amazing combination of cards. So this is like changes and cycles starting to move more unexpectedly in your favor. Positive shifts for the new circumstances that are going to alter your luck. And it definitely feels like timing is in your favor, and so you really want to act wisely. Not only that, you also have the Six of Pentacles. There's a give and take in terms of finances. So you're getting help, you're getting assistance, there's generosity, there's support, there's more balance, there's fair exchanges. This is really a good time, even in terms of your relationships or your collaborations. So there is mutual benefit, especially financially. So good things are definitely coming for you, and it is through hard work, but it is definitely growth in terms of your financial stability. So again, positive changes and opportunities, very supported, and certainly something around lucky shifts as well. And it's a big benefit to you. That's where things are peaking, starting in that month of September. Now we also have the card of the Knight of Swords. This is more along the lines of what is more of an obstacle for you. So doing something too rapidly, too recklessly, being too blunt, overthinking, rushing decisions, mental stress, anything along that line that would create tension for you. But we also have the Page of Wands, and we also have the Ten of Cups. So this is definitely really good cards in terms of emotional fulfillment and harmony. But as an obstacle, it's about being too idealistic or unrealistic about expectations in relationships or personal happiness. So you might be chasing a perfect scenario that isn't fully grounded in reality yet. So it's something along that line, but it is followed by the Ace of Pentacles. So these are still cards that are coming in for you, but again, it's about in terms of a challenge, it does indicate there's a hesitation to commit or a fear of risk, or needing the right timing to seize the opportunity. So it's almost like the new beginning or the opportunity isn't quite there yet, but but you are in that energy. So it is all looking pretty good. But again, this is more the obstacles of these cards. So it is, again, a month of mental rushing, impatience, feeling idealistic, too eager to get to the material rewards. You need to slow it down and sort of assess the practical steps. Don't be impulsive in your choices, things along that line. So there is a vision, and you're balancing things out. A lot of enthusiasm coming in the month of September. And I feel like overall, things are looking pretty good. Now, in terms of whatever your relationship is, whoever the most important relationship is with you, for you in this month, this focus seems to be one that's been of contention, because there is, the Nine of Swords does speak to a lot of anxiety around that connection. So that does tell me that there's been the sleepless nights, or there's been a lot of worry or anxiety about something. So again, guilt, stress, overthinking, emotional pain, whatever, could be all. But again, you're carrying fear around something that's unresolved for you. The Six of Cups, definitely dealing with nostalgia. Could be a child, could be somebody from the past. Either way, it is a deep bond. It has the potential for reconnection, and it's through recalling those positive experiences and emotional closeness from the past that things will start to come about. I feel like this is in a period of judgment or reawakening. It's going through some kind of turning point or transformation. So again, you have the chance to learn from the past mistakes and create a renewed bond or a conscious connection with this other person, but it definitely is somebody that you've known for quite some time. It's a very structured, shared value, kind of connection. And so I feel like the framework is very stable, something that you can strengthen and trust. And especially when the Queen of Cups is the card at the bottom next to the Hierophant, this tells me there's a lot of compassion, empathy, emotional support around it. And you do care about this person. There's a lot of understanding and emotional presence here, but it's the key around it is to heal something. So you're still nurturing the connection. So the current challenge again is there's anxiety, there's worry that's impacting the communication and the connection. But the emotional healing is going through memories and reflection and all of that. So that will help to restore the connection, but it's going to take a little bit of time yet. There is supportive energy around it, but I definitely feel like, the short term is just to address your anxiety and your worries about, identifying those fears that are affecting the connection. Because in the near future, again, that's where I see that the connection is reconnecting. So there is going to be some shared memories or positive experiences. Midterm, reflection with the Judgment card. It's a renewal of commitment or a better understanding. And then it's like the Hierophant kind of brings it through with a long-term connection where you reestablish something here. There's more of a compassionate interaction that's more stable. That's more long-term though. So I would say that is more, not in this current month, but I would say, as far as a timeline on a rough idea, and again, there's other factors that can come into play, but there's something here around, both of you feeling stress and worry and guilt about that's affecting the connection. Misunderstandings for sure. Notice the triggers that you have and just kind of do small acts of reassurance that help you to ease the tension, reminding yourself that there is a bond, reminding yourself that there is some positive, in that connection. But you can't over focus on it. So there are some positive memories, shared experiences, and again, that will be restored in some way. And there will be emotional closeness again, but don't rush it, don't push it. But you may be looking at old photos, sharing stories, or simply just kind of going through the past and reflecting at this point in the month of September. I feel like in October, that's where that Judgment card is really coming through. And that is where there's more of a turning point, that there's where things are being reassessed and there's more of a forgiving kind of energy there. And I still feel like this is where there's more of an honest conversation. And by November, I feel like that's where there's more of an established connection. So more routine or more shared experience or mutual respect or some kind of stability or something around a family thing or something, that's much more reliable either way. And again, I still feel like the focus is on showing care and listening and being supportive really is where that ends right there. But either way, the energy around you for finances is out of this world. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward. There is some incredible energy coming in around your finances for September. Long term, and it's legacy money, and it's something that's going to set you up for life for sure. Big changes, Wheel of Fortune, luck, getting help, a lot of help, and a lot of family happiness.